What's up, Social Cam? Here today. Uh, we in this just this zone right now that about to shed over some jazz recording, some classic stuff. And it's crazy because Gene was just looking at some lyrics. I'm not gonna say the artist. But man, it was crazy because we love R&B music. We love, there's some great talented artists and musicians. I mean, we into it. We do that too. But it was crazy because Gene was reading over some lyrics of a song that was a major hit and that we all love. I mean, and I'm not gonna say the artist, but it's within the past, I just say 3 years. And she read over it. She said, "Oh my God, I can tell that the artist wrote the lyrics because this particular artist is not a songwriter. I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but this artist is not a songwriter. So sometimes, and I get it, because a lot of times producers write these hits for artists, and it makes them, get them hits. So as you grow in your career, you want to start expanding and start evolving as a songwriter. I don't knock that at all, which is totally cool. That should happen, but she was reading over these lyrics and could tell that, wow, yeah, songwriter definitely didn't write these lyrics. So it was about the groove and the beat. But that person trying to keep growing. But in any case, this is where we at right now, and I'm about to show y'all something. This only just touches a little bit. We're in the process of just shedding over. This is just a small fraction, but just about to pull out some records to start, just getting back into. Some Ella Fitzgerald, Clifford Brown, some Miles Davis, Joe Henderson, Phineas Newborn Jr., some John Coltrane, just some old stuff. I don't even want to call it old, but these are just classic recordings. The Red Garland Trio, look at that. Corman McCrae, Giant Steps, Joe Henderson. We want to just keep growing. Barry Harris, Miles Davis, Cooking, Relaxing. Miles has covered so many different areas, man. I mean, so this is just we just going back to the roots of the music of jazz. Well, part of the roots of jazz music. I can't say this is the because there was music that was done before this in the 40s, the 50s, and stuff like that. But this is just a certain time period. But man, I mean, Oscar Peterson, and then this just goes on. This touches on this don't even touch on a fraction of the collection. I done bought thousands of CDs of this music through the years. Being blessed to be a church gospel musician, but I started really getting into jazz music. So I just got stuff for days, albums for days. I mean, Charles Lloyd. Shout out to my bro Christian McBride. Did some gigs with him. Who all know about this Miles Davis live at the Plug Nickel? Man, it's crazy. Man. Look at that, classic recordings. I can't say the term. You know how I am. Being a Christian brother. But man, these are classic recordings. The Plug Nickel box set, Miles Circling Around. I mean, this is just all classic stuff. Then the Kelly Price back in the day, and then look at Boo, Art Blakey, and the Messengers. This was a bad recording too. That VSOP Quintet, Winton. Album right here, man, this is just, this just touch on a fraction. I listened to a little bit of everything. That was during my college years from John B. Y'all know R&B heads. I played on this record, Lamont Johnson, Dave Matthews Band. So I'm just pulling out and going through some of my recordings. Wow, Miles Smiles. Boy, I was listening to a lot of Miles. I listened to a lot of him. George Shearing Trio. Oh yeah, I got to pull that out for Gene. The Vernell Fournier on drums, killing. Shout out to Louis Nash for turning me on to him, and I believe he has a killer book too for all the jazz drummers. But in any case, pulling that out, Ron, Tony, and Herbie, third playing, more Phineas Newborn, Speak Like a Child, Wayne Shorter. So that just lets you know I can go on John Coltrane, and so this don't even touch on it, but we getting back to the roots. We getting back to it. We want to, we really want to take our jazz information and language to the next level. So it's going to just enhance all our music, because all these elements, gospel, jazz, R&B, we combine all the elements. I mean, that's all is a part of us. So, so that's what we're doing. All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.